Hello, trading is closed on September 25th, 2017. Let's go over our calls. We had a MEJT target of 2497.75. That printed early and was a support level. Later on it was resistance. There was an old target from a week ago, Friday, 2494.96. That printed and there was resistance and support at that level also. Looked for a pattern with an early high, which we got. We said there was a likelihood of gapping it down, and if we gapped down under this consolidation, it should be an all-day drop. Well, this wasn't under the consolidation. It was in the same range. That gap to that level never happened. And of course, we said if we gapped up, the whole thing was killed, and that didn't happen either. During the day, MEJT had some targets. This was the target from Friday. It's coded with a white dot. A red dot means the target printed outside its preferred time frame. The system identified this rally as false. That move is false, and said after this time we'd hit the price indicated by the white dot. The time I had was the close Friday to the open Monday, and that one worked, so we'll call this one a hit. Here are the dates I have. One's tomorrow, one's Thursday for this month. Next month I have these 4 dates, so we'll have to see how well those work out. Well, if tomorrow's a change in trend, I don't know what that means because I don't see a trend here. But it kind of suggests we're not going to get just a consolidation, that we're going to get a sizable move of some kind. Of course, since there's a tolerance, you could say this date and this date were today. You just don't know at this point. Well, here's an early consolidation. We broke above it, and that break was immediately rejected in an impulsive move, which took us under the lows of the prior consolidation. When you have a straight line move under a trend line like this, typically it's retested. So far, all that's happened is that we've retested the lows of this consolidation, and that's not enough to cut the mustard if we're going to rally from here. If you want us to go higher here, you really want to see this drop through this consolidation get rejected. We've rallied all day, and all we've managed to do, so far anyway, I'll show you if it'll let me. So far all we've managed to do is recover exactly 61.8% of that significant drop. So until proven otherwise, this is a major drop, and that's a typical standard decline, advance, a 61.8% retracement hitting the lows of the prior consolidation. So we have strong resistance at today's highs. At today's closing area. We still think the high for this move is in. There are lots of counts here, but here's a plausible one. Here's A, here's B. C is equal to 1.272 times A, and that's wave larger A. And here we have A, B, C with C equal to A. And if this holds, that's larger B, and we have larger C beginning from right here near today's closing prices. This drop is challenging the lows of the prior consolidation, but couldn't even hold the highs of the consolidation prior to that. It's a sign of a major top. Gapping up, of course, kills everything, but I think this is most likely just a bare flag here and that we're going to drop. I like to keep a list of strong stocks, and a bunch of them got really hammered today. These are stocks which have resisted any attempt the market's had to drop, and they all have been trailing on this move here. If the strong stocks aren't going to be able to withstand a decline like this, I don't think the other ones will either. Tomorrow's pattern is the one with an early low. It tends to have a late high, and usually it's a bullish day. If it isn't a bullish day, it's usually obvious early, with an early drop and a sizable drop in the first 1 to 2 hours of trading. So if this holds and we start dropping, I think it's very plausible that we're in wave brown C of greater degree down, and it most likely will have some kind of Fibonacci relationship to this brown A. Doesn't have to, but often it will. So this is a potential high. If it is, we'll find out right at the open. And if this holds, and if we have a drop early on, it's a signal that this breakout of the consolidation is real and that lower prices are coming. If we gap up, we've overcome resistance. Looking for the move down, that's today's call.